beautiful. It's beautiful to walk around and smell good, know that you smell good, put effort in your hygiene. It's you showing yourself that you love yourself and you care for yourself. Hey Pommie, it's your girl Pom, and today I want to talk about something so important, and it is hygiene. So a lot of people struggle with it, a lot of people don't know the steps for this part of the body, that part. Today I'm gonna try to talk about everything, and when I say everything, I'm gonna try to talk about as much as I can. First thing first, shower every single day. Like, that is my biggest advice when it comes to all of this. Shower every single day. And if it's not possible for you, maybe you're working a job that is taking you too much time, or you have too many things to juggle, you cannot manage to fit in showering every single day, or for mental health issues, I would recommend you to maybe miss a day and shower the next day, miss a day, shower the next day, miss a day, shower the next day, so that at least you can keep your body clean and a nice smell in general. In those cases, also don't forget to wear deodorant every single day. Whether you shower every single day or you shower once every 2 days, do not forget your deodorant. It's your best friend. Wear your deodorant to prevent you from armpit smell. If you see that even with deodorant, you still sometimes after a few hours have some body smell when it comes to like your armpits, I would recommend to shave them. But that's just me. Like, sometimes I don't, sometimes I do shave my armpits, but just my own experience, I realized that like the more you let it grow, the more you're susceptible to have a smell after a few hours. When it comes to showering, some people use the African loofah. That's what I use. That's what I would recommend you personally. I will try to put it somewhere in the screen. If I actually know how to do that, I will try to do that. And if not an African loofah, you can use the mini flower one. Like, I don't really remember the name. There are also gloves that you can be using to take a shower. Use some of that. I wouldn't recommend you to go only with your hands. That's not what I do. I would recommend you to take at least something to be able to, get in there and take out all the dead skin cells and like all the nasty. And also, I will not recommend you, not at all, to just think about the fact that, oh my god, water flows that into, for example, your legs. Water touched my legs, you know what, it's clean, I don't need to clean it. You would be surprised. I will tell you that is not hygienic. So the best you can do there is to get, like I said, a loofah, glove, whatever, and to pass with it with your hands. I have been in many situations where I've seen people that forget or like deliberately don't wash certain parts of their body, just like their neck, their ears, and you don't know how much white plates I've seen on people's skin that accumulated through time because they just forget to wash those areas. You don't clean your ears in the shower. You forget, or you don't wash your neck in the shower. People can see it. And the issue is most people won't tell you anything, but they will see it and they will talk about it. The parts that like I see that people forget a lot are like, it's either your feet, you don't wash your feet really well, like you just let the water pass. Water is not fixing anything. The soap passing is not fixing anything. You need to get in there real good. I've seen people forget their ears, like I said, their neck, the back of the neck. I've seen people forget their belly button. I've been there. I've been that little kid when I was younger, much younger. Like, I had an issue with my belly button. I wouldn't wash it. I would be so scared. Just the thought of someone touching my belly button was like, ugh. But like, I had to go through that fear and like wash my belly button, because there is like nasty depositing in there. There is the soap that you use depositing in there. At some point you have to wash it. So I would recommend you to, you should literally, for your own good, wash your belly button. Now we're gonna be talking about brushing your teeth. When you hear brush your teeth, you think it's just the teeth. No, you need to brush your teeth and brush your tongue, because your tongue actually holds a lot of smell. Like, you're eating this, you're eating fish, you're eating vegetables, you're eating that, and the third, your tongue is taking up all that smell. And also the fact that like you go to sleep, you close your mouth for a long period of time, and then you wake up in the morning, that smell is not coming from your teeth. That smell is also like, it's coming from your tongue actually. So you need to wash your tongue really good, really good. And in case just After that, you have dry mouth, because it's something I experienced. I started going to a period of life where like my mouth would be so dry. It would be so dry after I brush my teeth. And honestly, I think that it was the toothpaste that was doing that to me, because I have never had that problem, and I just woke up one day and I had like this problem, and it was dry mouth. And the way that I fixed it was that like after that, after brushing my teeth, right away I would drink a whole lot of water. Like I would be like chunking down on the water, and after that my mouth would be feeling just normal, moist, and it won't cause any bad smell, because like dry mouth will give you a bad smell. And also, if you want to use, like mouthwashes, of course, go ahead. I'd recommend it to you to keep your breath fresh throughout the day. Now I'm going to be talking about something really important. It's also your nails. And don't mind me, I'm literally learning how to be a nail tech right now. I'm studying to be a nail tech. That's why I have some nails done and others not. But I think it's super, super important to have your nails clean at all times. At all times. So if, for example, you're working at a job where like, it's a lot of dust, your nails get really nasty, and you're a woman, you can just put some nail paint on top of it, so that like, by the time that you finish work and you go wash your hands, nobody can see that under your nails there is gum. That's just an idea that I have. But if you're just staying at home, or like, you're just living a normal life, working at a bureau, like working in an office, I would advise you to clean your nails every single day. Like try to remove the gunk out of it, because if you're talking to somebody and they see that your nails are, they are nasty, they have black things underneath, it's not good for you. It's not a good look for you. So clean your nails. That's important. Now, Pommie, we're going to be talking about the most important part. The most important parts. So in my opinion, there are three important parts. If, we forget the mouth, let's forget the mouth. We have three important parts. It's the armpits, the bum, and the cookie. We're going to call it cookie because I don't know about the guidelines here and all that. So we're just going to call it cookie. So when it comes to the armpits, we already talked about it. You wash every single day. Of course, you wash your armpits and you put deodorant. When it comes to the bum and the cookie. So let's start with the cookie. So like I think at this point most of us know, nothing goes in your cookie. The same way you don't wash your intestines, the same way that you don't wash any internal organs that you have, you don't wash the inside of your eyes, that same way you should not be washing the inside of your cookie. So that part, leave it alone. It's washing itself, it's doing what it needs to do, forget about it. But the outside part is important and it needs to be washed. Everything that is visible, put a little bit of soap, you wash it. I wouldn't advise you to just wash it with water. There is no way in my head where like it would work, but that's just my experience. Maybe in your experience, it works for you, it does not work for me. I use soap. So you clean there until it's really clean. And the most important part that not many people talk about is to dry it. Let's say, for example, you just washed your cookie. Then you put on your underwear, and then you put on a pair of jeans, and you're out and about, walking around, going this, going there, while like it's closed, with moisture locked in it. Of course, it's gonna create smells. It's gonna smell really, really bad. And you might think, oh my God, but I wash it, I do this, I do that, how come it smells? You don't dry it. You need to dry it properly. And I'm not saying dry it like, that's it. Dry it until there's no moisture. Same for behind. For your bum, same thing. Clean it every single time you go and take a shower. And also for the cookie and the bum, you need to clean them every single time that you pee and you take a do. When you take a pee, you might think, oh my God, I'm just gonna put some toilet paper. No, you sit on your bidet. If you don't have a bidet in your country or whatever, you take portable bidet, just clean the area with water. Same as behind. Take your portable bidet and clean the area with water. And after you're done, pat it dry. There is also a technique, instead of like, you don't want to use like toilet paper, because like toilet paper leaves residue. I'm not gonna lie to you, it leaves a lot of residue. So what you can do, and I do too, is that I have 2 towels, okay? Of course, you know, that you wash really regularly, and by the time you're washing your towels, you use another, you know, pair of towels to work with. So every single time you take a do, or every single time you take a pee, and then you're done cleaning yourself and everything, you take the towel, 1 towel for the front and 1 towel for the back. So you take the towel for the front and you clean your front and you pat it dry, and then you take the towel for the back and you clean your back and you pat it dry. And please, the towel needs to be used after you cleaned, not before you cleaned. Let's not get it twisted. Let's not get it confused. Talking about drying, there is something really important. If you have odor when it comes to your feet, for example, don't get on the bed. If you have others when it comes to your feet, it could be caused by the fact that you don't dry your feet properly before putting on socks and like wearing your shoes. For example, imagine locking. That's the thing. Your body should not be like moist. It's kind of like if you wash your hair, you don't dry your hair, and then you right on top of that you put like a, I don't know, a scarf on top of it. Of course, at the end of the day, when you take out that scarf, your hair is gonna smell even though you just washed it. Everything needs to be patted dry. Body, bum, coochie, cookie, feet, everything needs to be patted dry. And if you pat dry your feet, make sure they're really dry. You wear your socks and you wear your shoes. Normally, you shouldn't be having an odor. If it persists, maybe you should be, you know, like washing your shoes, like, because also the odor can be locked in your shoes. So wash your shoes and put some deodorant, because I've seen that like people actually sell deodorant for shoes. I was super shocked. Like the first time I saw it, I was like, dang. But it makes sense. You can buy some deodorant for your shoes and try to see if it gets any better. When it comes to perfumes, I'm not a big connoisseur. Like, I'm not like someone that is gonna tell you, you know what, I know this, I know that. No, I use the Kayali Vanilla 28, I think it's called like that. I will also try to put a pic. This is not sponsored, like I'm just telling you what I use because I want to be, you know, I want to be helpful. And I love it, and it lasts me a long time. I walk around, people ask me, oh my god, I mean, it smells so good. I remember when I was working as a receptionist, people used to ask me, oh my god, you smell so good. What? It's the Kayali one. This is not me judging anyone, this is me giving advice and genuinely trying to help people, because I truly do understand that some people were not raised in an environment where these things were taught to them, and some people just basically they just don't know. So I would like people to show kindness in the comment section, and also if anybody has a question that they want to ask when it comes to hygiene, something that is troubling them, you can ask in the comment section and I'll be answering. So bye Pommie, and see you next time.